And we're live. Cool. Up and running. Welcome back, everybody. After our extended absence. Let's say after Roll20 was a butthole last week.
A nice extended leave.
Yeah. So, we're coming back to the cave here where you guys were. You guys have entered this cave in search of an emerald staff. Because you want to trade it for the staff that has the orb on it that the king's advisor has. They don't come into this mine / dungeon because there are terrible things in here.
Because
so
they're scared little children.
Yeah, they sealed it off, and they basically sent you down in here and said, "Well, best of luck," you know. So you got through the cave and you came to a place where there were 5 different paths. Fiamma, Gray, and Melody have decided to take the path to the far left. And then Mist, Gotran, and Simba have taken the path to the far right. Fiamma and Melody and Gray went down the path that had like blood scrapings and stuff down inside it. They ended up facing off some rats, which they quickly eliminated, and have started venturing further deeper down that cave. And then Mist and Simba and Gotran, you guys went down a path that had vines and things in it, and you got attacked by some like creepy vine monsters, and you dispatched of those, and have carried on from there. So we left off with Mist, Gray, and Gotran, so we're going to check in with Fiamma and Melody and Gray. Fiamma and Gray, you guys, as you're all walking through the tunnel there, you sort of hear a whooshing noise, followed by a dark groan. You turn around, and Melody...
I immediately cast Fireball. Oh, never mind.
The wrong character. And Melody is nowhere in sight.
Well, that was an easy problem solved, finally.
Here's hoping she dies.
Look, man, not my elf, not my problem. But, nah,
Oh no, where could she have gone?
Is this
I guess we'll continue forward.
Big Trouble Little China, where something just comes out of the frickin' cave and
probably.
snatches her in a hole? Just gone?
Probably.
Gray, please keep a nose out for her coming back. I don't want to get surprise ambushed by Death Demon.
Sure. I'll try to remember. Yes, I will remember.
All right, cool. So as you guys get a little further into the cave, the walls just sort of get redder and redder, until you find yourself in a scenario kind of like this, and the walls are just coated in a sort of a goopy red substance, probably
Can
blood.
I smell them?
Yeah, it smells very irony.
I would like to investigate the surface of the wall to see if I can figure out why it's red.
Okay.
Or you could roll for it.
Or you could just taste it, because it probably tastes like blood, but whatever.
7.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's blood.
Well, this ought to be fun.
Yeah. So as you continue a little further down...
Can I roll to see if I've ate this before? Can I taste it? Can I taste it?
Sure.
I'm sure.
Sure.
Okay. 2d6. Okay. Can I figure out what that is? I taste it.
Yeah, so it tastes a lot like dwarf.
Gotcha. Bam.
Yeah.
Killed them all.
Yeah. So
No, thank God it's not T-Rex blood, or we would be dead.
yeah. Yeah. Oh,
probably-
that's an opportunity missed. I feel bad as a DM now.
That is why I waited until you said something first.
Yeah.
Thank you for not killing me.
Yeah. As of the last one, I still have my flame bow out. So
Yeah.
they would have just ignited and blown up the fucking cave.
Yeah. So If you could both roll Defy Danger for me, that'd be cool.
Oh, wait one moment before that kills me, whatever it is. What am I defying danger from?
Well, you don't know until you defy danger.
Oh, I mean, I already rolled. It was a 5, but so it
Oh,
doesn't matter.
okay.
Was he rolling on strength or dex?
Roll. You can roll on.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
I didn't add anything to that.
Yeah. Add your dex.
Just add 3 to that.
Yeah. So 5, 8. All right. Cool.
8, and it depends on what I'm defying danger of, because I do have on the move, so that may add a point.
It's so out from underneath the blood on the walls crawls a handful of these creatures.
Okay.
And so
Nightmare is that?
they just crawl out from the blood. So
That's not surprising at
yeah,
all.
I mean, and so as they sort of just emerge and the blood starts dripping off of them, and they start crawling around. So you guys roll what, a 7 and an 8?
Yeah.
So they do catch you unaware slightly. Basically, 2 of them will take a turn first. Fiamma, roll another Defy Danger as this one leaps towards you off the wall. Hey, cool.
8.
It manages just to sort of like grapple with you. It latches onto you, and you take just a minimal amount of damage when it does it. But then, do you want to take a turn in kind then? So 2 damage.
First, okay, yeah. So, 2 damage. Okay, nothing. And then yeah, I'm gonna just take my bow and put it on the back of its head.
All right.
Try to burn it so it stops latching onto me.
Yeah. Roll for some roll and attack.
Do I have to if it's on me?
Yeah. Roll for how well it goes, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's grappled with you. I mean,
Perfectly.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then go and roll some damage.
4 damage.
All right, cool. So yeah, this guy takes 4 damage, and then he drops to the ground when that happens. And skitters back just a little bit. Gray, at the meantime, one has jumped towards you. Roll another Defy Danger for me.
On what? It doesn't matter.
On
It's
Dex.
Dex
Yeah.
or strength, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that ain't happening. Squatcha!
Yeah. So yeah, you managed to like bat him away. Go ahead and roll some damage on him.
My actual damage?
Just your base damage.
Boo.
Yeah. All right. Are you just swatting him down, or?
I'll stab it with the gauntlets or little spiky gloves, whatever I have.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah,
bleed damage as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it takes 2 damage, or 3 damage, and then does a bleed on it too. All right. Cool. And then we'll come back to Fiamma, who can take her full turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna take the one that scurried back, and I'm gonna aim an arrow at it, and I'm gonna fire.
Okay. Roll for some attackings.
7.
All right. And then roll your damage.
6.
All right. Cool. So you're just you're shooting it.
Yes, I'm shooting it with an arrow made of fire.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So the arrow just like digs into it, catches it ablaze to some degree, and it sort of starts wriggling on the ground. In the meantime, this one here has come around and started to bite at you. So it just like swipes at you with its like one of its feet. You take a minor amount of damage. That's 2 as it's swiping at you. Gray, what are you doing?
I am. So that okay. I am going to attack this one. Did you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Roll
Yeah,
for
I'm
it.
gonna attack this one. Boop. Oh,
Oh, nice.
this thing is possibly dead because it I- it has little legs, so I'm gonna cut its little femur off because that happens on a crit roll. Make sure.
All right. Okay.
Cut his little femur off.
It's
I don't
it's you can it's like abdomen or whatever it is, it's thorax or whatever it is.
know. I'm gonna cut it. Yeah.
Cut its butt off.
Yeah, hang slash. Okay, so we'll roll the damage. We'll move this right here. That is. Oops. Oh, that is the wrong sheet. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, it's not. Okay, so we roll. It is 10 and the merciless. Yeah, and I'm gonna cut the little femur, whatever. Yeah, thorax.
So was that 9, 10, 11 plus original? Okay, 15. All right, you'll kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you slice it open, sort of this bright green goo just comes out of its body, and it twitches, kind of like bugs do when you first kill them initially, and it does die. So meanwhile, you guys are fighting these. We're going to cut over to our other friends, and you guys are let's see, here in this sort of cavern, and let's do this. All right. So you guys are in this cave. Like I said, there's not as much vegetation now, but it's looking a little creepy.
I'm gonna walk forward.
Yeah, cool. And Simba's with you. So as you're walking forward, Simba's like, Mist. This place is a little scary.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty looking.
He says, and it smells like, I don't know, kind of like mold.
Yeah, it's pretty musty. It's gross.
Gatrin, Mist, and Simba are heading forward. Do you follow?
I'm going with them, of course.
Cool. All right. So as you're walking through the cave, every now and then you hear just some like it's almost like a rustling, just kind of like, and it echoes off the walls.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you try and investigate it, or do you just keep walking on, ignoring it entirely?
I don't care. I keep walking.
Okay, cool. So as you guys keep going and you make your way through, you come to an opening, and in that opening, yep, here we go. It opens up to a much larger cavern.
I like this cavern.
Yeah, and
That's cool as shit.
yeah, so I mean, there's like sort of luminescence coming in here and there and everywhere. You can see there's like weird stairs. In the distance, there's what looks like a statue of a man or some sort of being with a cane. And even further the distance, there's sort of like that tree structure. From the tree structure in the distance, you can hear almost like a humming.
I want to go to the statue, and then I'm going to go to the tree.
Okay. So now, as you're approaching the statue, you hear more rustling off to the distance, each side and the other. Where's my things? Give me my things. Yes. Roll discern realities, the both of you.
Fucking discern realities.
Yeah.
On wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom for sure.
Oh, it's always on wisdom. I'm not going to discern shit. It's a good thing you did.
That's
Yeah.
something.
So maybe Gatron's hanging back just a little bit, like, walking a little bit in the back. Mist, you don't notice anything. You're real fixated on going toward this statue.
Oh, yeah.
And about that time, you just feel tickling on the sides of like your like face and body. Gatron, you see it, but not enough time that you can necessarily do anything.
Okay.
There we go. So Mist, you find yourself surrounded by some spiders. Let's get you up here. And roll a defy danger for me on your dex.
Sure. Fuck you, spiders.
Yeah. So they start encasing you in some webbing, but you manage to shake free. But it will slow you down just a little bit on your next roll as you're still trying to clear away spider webs. You'll take a -1 to your next roll. Meanwhile, Gotran, you see this happening. What do you want to do?
We're gonna go start hitting this closest spider to see if we can. Well, if I clear away his spider webs, will I give him the +1 back?
Yeah, if you want to try and help him like clear that out, you can do that.
Yep, we'll do that.
All right, roll on dex for that, basically, for kind of getting to him and getting it cleared away.
Well, then it's easier just to hit spiders.
Okay.
We're just gonna start. We're just gonna hit spiders. Doors aren't decks, so.
All right, so here you are.
Yeah, go punch some spiders.
All right.
Roll some damage.
Yes, absolutely. Which one are you attacking?
The closest one to me, so I guess the one on the left.
Yeah, okay.
So that's +2. So
Alright.
12.
All right, 6, 7, 12. Cool. So how are you shooting it with your flail, or how are you attacking it?
Yeah, we're getting in close and personal with the spiders and kind of using them as daggers, I guess. So we're just gonna go in straight for it.
Okay, yeah. So as you're sort of stabbing into this one, another one spits some sort of orange liquid out of its mouth, hits you sort of on the side, and you take just 2 damage as it spits what seems to be like an acidic.
Hey, your armor?
Yeah, there's not a armor. No, yeah, your armor would protect you.
Okay.
These two draw back a little bit, preparing for seemingly something. And then Simba, I've got to find the thing for it again. I need to put that somewhere where I can access it easily.
I hear spiders are crunchy and delicious, Simba.
Simba casts a fireball at the one that's spitting at Gotran, and it'll probably go all right for him. It does not. It goes pretty terrible.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he
Someone's
misses.
getting burned.
He misses. He misses the spider entirely and catches some of the wood behind the spider on fire. And when that happens, sort of up from there it is. Up from underneath the wood from behind Simba, another spider emerges and like wraps itself around him and entangles him. Miss, what are you doing?
Cool. So we can assume that I can get behind this one that's on Simba because it's preoccupied with Simba.
Sure.
All right. Well, I'm going to backstab the fuck out of that thing then.
Okay. Still roll an attack. There are other spiders in play. They could thwart you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope, they're not thwarting me at
Nope.
all.
All right.
So he's going to be stunned.
Okay.
And he's going to take 2d8 of damage. Yep, that tracks.
All right. Cool. So let's do this. That looks like a stun symbol. All right.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he releases Simba and kind of like falls off to the side over here, and Gotran.
Gotran, stop the shit out of that thing. It's prone. Fuck it up. You got to roll to attack it.
Alright. So can I attack it?
Yep, if you want to.
Alright, we're gonna hit it.
I mean, yeah. Well, so you still need to roll to attack because, like I said, there are other spiders that can yeah. All right, cool. Go ahead and roll your damage.
+2. So 17,
Yeah.
19 damage.
All right. Oof. Nice. Yeah, you'll murder it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. So tell me how it goes down.
So we bring the flails in, and we do an overhand chop right into its mid torso, just to its power
Okay.
up.
Yeah, just so you're squishing it.
Yeah, we're squishing it.
All right. Yeah. So you squish the ever living crap out of it for sure, and it dies. But the one who spat acid at you before has started like coating you in webbing, and so when he does that, it like entangles you, and so you're going to take -1 to your next roll as you're sort of like covering the webbing, trying to get rid of that. Meanwhile, elsewhere, hearing this, you guys still entangled with the bugs. Let me get Gray to roll Defy Danger. Cool. This bug is coming in to attack you, and it's gonna like get you for just a minimal amount of damage. So just 2. How are you gonna like? You gonna counterattack it?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Roll for an attack. So it's coming in. It's trying to bite at you.
It's dead.
Cool.
What
Yeah.
a counterattack.
Yeah. Roll for
Cross counter.
okay. Yeah. So you're doing 10 damage. And this guy had. Yep. Okay. He's almost
Send
dead.
that bug to the shadow realm.
Yeah. So how do you attack him? He comes in and he's like biting at your leg. What do you do?
I kick him. I kick him this way at this one.
Okay. He won't hit it, but he'll land over here near it. This one skitters away, right? But you kick him against the wall. He hits it, and then grabs on and remains there. Fiamma, could you roll a Defy Danger for me?
6.
Okay. So these bugs have like sort of surrounded you, and they sort of all leap at you at once to attack. And when they do, you take 7 damage.
Ooh.
Now you get a boon when you take odd damage, don't you?
Yes, after armor odd damage. Cool. So I heal for 2 of that. So.
Cool. And so now these are all sort of like on you. They're like all creepily all over you with their little bug arms and legs and whatnot.
Oh, they're all up over me?
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Cool. I'm gonna Zuko style the fire from my bow into a tornado around me.
Okay, roll for it.
7.
Okay. Roll a d8 of damage.
6.
Cool. So yeah, it'll manage to like force them away. One of them is like sunk its teeth into like your shoulders. So as he gets blown away, he's gonna rip a little bit of your skin off. And so you're gonna take 6 damage as he gets blown back. They all do, and they all take 6 damage. All right. So then, meanwhile, let's go back. Gray, what are you doing?
I'm going to attack this one.
All right.
It's dead as well, hopefully.
Yeah.
And roll and roll.
All right. Yeah. Cool. You'll kill it. How does it happen?
I'm just gonna smash this thing on the head with the claws.
Okay.
It's not dead.
Yeah.
Hopefully it is.
Yeah. As you slice it, you just slice it into pieces. It it falls apart and falls to the ground. Yep. And dies. Fiamma, what are you doing? These guys have been blown back. You've been hurt a little bit. What do you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna kick one in the face.
All right. Which one?
Let's go with this guy.
Which guy is this guy? Okay. Okay. Cool. Roll for it.
10.
Nice. Yeah. Roll some damage.
1.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what? It's not even a kick. I'm just gonna lightly slap it.
Yeah.
No, head.
You just kind of like shoo it away a little bit. It takes just the 1 damage, and it sort of just skitters around to the side, not much heeding your shooing motion. Gray, roll a defy danger for me. Cool.
Wow.
This one makes a leap to get at you, misses entirely as you
Easy.
just like sidestep it. And what do you want to do?
I'm gonna attack it.
All right, report.
That's just regular damage.
Well, you need to roll your attack. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's that. Oh, and merciless.
No, you need to roll your 2d6
Oh,
for an attempt, right? It's like sidestepped, it's missed you, but like now you're making your attack.
yeah, and those definitely.
Okay, so we can just apply those. Your 3 and the 4. Yep.
Yep.
All right. So how do you do it? How are you attacking him? That's cool. James?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stab this one.
All right. Cool. Yeah. And you manage to cut off like one of its legs when you do it. So you swipe, you stab it, cut its leg off, and it sort of like wriggles and like backs back up the wall a little bit as you're doing that. And then Fiamma, what are you doing?
Defy danger brought to you by
Yeah.
green tea. Drink it, love it, like it.
Yep. Or actually, sorry, Fiamma, roll Defy Danger. That's his turn. Sorry.
None.
Yep. Cool. So this guy, as this guy's circling around, this guy comes up and swipes at you with his like claw. You mostly dodge it, gets a little bit of a scratch. It's 2 damage. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna grab it by the claw
Okay.
that it swiped me with,
All right.
and then I'm gonna set it on fire.
All right. Roll for strength. I guess roll for
I'm gonna use Zuko style.
yeah.
to do
Use
it.
go style. Okay. Yeah. Do
Yeah.
that. That's fine.
7.
Cool. So and then roll your D8 damage.
4.
Cool. So you set it on fire. Are you gonna just keep holding on to it, or are you gonna let it go when it catches on fire?
I'll keep holding on to it.
Okay. So while you're holding on to this guy and he's on fire, the one that's like been circling around because you just barely swatted at it, it climbs up your back and sinks its 2 mandibles into the back of your neck. Just 1 damage, which is odd. But sinks it in and is trying to get
It
at
bit
you.
my neck and healed me.
Yeah, makes sense. So we're gonna cut over while that's going on to the guys here with the spiders. All right, so Miss, let me get you to roll Defy Danger. Cool. Yeah, this one drops down and attempts to like latch onto you.
I jump on top of it and stab it instead.
Okay. So you jump on top of it. I'll give you that. Roll for the attack for stabbing it.
Yep, that's happening.
All right. Yeah. Roll your damage.
Yeah, 9, and it's stunned.
Yep. So you jump on top and stab it. It's sort of like its legs curl up. It's not dead, but it is stunned. Roll that symbol. Then Gotron, let me get you to roll Defy Danger with your -1.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're starting to break free from the webbing, but as you do, this guy sort of climbs up on you, and he's gonna try and feed on you. His fangs just barely pierce the webbing as you're getting it off, and just slightly pricks you. You take 4 damage as you get stuck with the fang. Then what do you want to do?
We're going to try to since we're a dwarf and we're armored, we're going to put my weapons into him and just try to land on him.
Okay, so you want to like
Just
fall.
we're gonna bug squash him.
Yeah, you try to fall over on him basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Roll strength. Oh yeah.
We fall.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll some damage.
Oh yeah, we do no damage. So that's five damage.
Yeah. So yeah, you fall on top of him, but like I said, you still got the webbing you're clearing away, and so you manage to get the webbing sort of clear, but like you don't quite pierce him as much as you'd like to as you fall on top of him. But if you're laying on top of him, you've got him pinned, and so you and him are sort of in a grapple. And then here, let's do this. Yep. Yeah. So this other one is going after Simba. And it goes to sort of like shoot him with webs, and as the web is like shooting at him, Simba ignites it on fire, possibly. Yeah, he does. The fire trails up the webbing and into the spider, and does 8 damage to the spider, and the spider's like on fire, and it sort of just like starts running around on fire. And then Mist, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start stabbing the shit out of the one curled up by me.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, is Gotron okay?
Yeah. He's just sort of like
I get.
he's taking a nap with the spider.
Okay.
It's best nap ever.
Cuddling.
Is the spider gonna kill him?
I'm doing pretty good right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
he's attacking the spider right now.
Hey man, I'm just making sure I don't want you to die.
Yeah. So
All right, do I have to roll to attack because
Yeah.
he's stunned?
Yeah. There's still a free spider floating around. So, yes.
What if I just don't care?
Free my boy Spider.
So you accept any attack it gives you? Nah, I mean,
There,
you got 10.
10.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So yeah, roll your damage.
It's 8 more damage, plus it's stunned if it's not dead.
Yeah. So that one's dead. So you'll kill it.
Fantastic.
And so yeah, as you murder the spider, it just sort of curls up and dies. Whatever body pieces you don't cut up. And this one's coming around, trying to sneak around to the backside of you guys. Gotron, what are you doing?
We're trying to get up.
All right, yeah. I mean, you've got the time to stand up, basically. Do you want to keep attacking that spider, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for it.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Roll some damage.
So while I'm on top of him, we're just going to be wildly hacking and slashing.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Still not much better.
I
can't
mean,
hurt the damn thing.
Yeah.
That's 6 damage.
So you managed to cut off like 2 of its legs, and it's like I said, it's almost like a grapple situation. So it's like rolling around and trying to like dodge your hits. You're cutting off legs, and it's you're not inflicting the damage you want to. So you're still sort of entangled with this thing, and then yeah. So the one that's on fire, Simba sort of like leaps up in the air and goes to like bug stomp it, and so he manages to land on top of it, and he does just 1 damage. He doesn't squash it very good. He just lands on 1 leg, and when he does, it turns back at him and spits some acid at his face, and Simba's taken just 1 damage though, so nothing really. Mist, let me get you to roll a defy danger. Cool.
You're pretty subpar at like defying this week.
Yeah, I mean, even with a +3, right? So the spider is jumped up with its like legs and its fangs proned. It gets right up to you and just barely like gets 1 fang just touching your skin.
Nope. I'm going to activate my shoot first, that I never get caught by surprise, and I'm going to assume that thing's behind me. So that would be a surprise. So I'm going to turn around, and I get to act first, and I'm going to stab that motherfucker.
Okay.
You should bite it back.
Oh, it's an 11. It's happening.
All right. Roll for it. Or your damage.
That's an 11 damage.
Okay, yeah, you'll kill it.
Awesome. I throw it off the ledge.
Okay. I mean, you stab it or something? I mean, you just like
Yeah, I just stick it through the middle and push it off the edge.
Sling it off. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. It falls to the ground. And it's like limbs curl up and everything, and it dies. And then, oh gosh, darn it.
Victorious.
I really hate that the side of my
Oh, you clicked it with your mouse, didn't you?
yeah, the side of my mouse like has that like
Has
back.
extra buttons.
Yeah, I need to disable that somehow.
Excuse me, guys.
All right, cool. Hold on, I gotta pop the chat back out. All right. And then Gotcha, let me get you to roll Defy Danger on Dex.
Boo on Dex.
Okay, so that's your roll to 5? Yeah.
Yeah, I got
So yeah, so as you're grappling with the spider, it does manage to finally like sort of spider hug you, and it puts its fangs both into the side of your neck, and you're gonna take
6,000 damage.
6 damage.
Uh huh.
As he bites you, and that's going to poison you. So you'll take a D4 of damage going forward each turn.
Okay.
So can we do? Let's do. Yeah, poison. Yep, there we go. Poison. Awesome. All right. Where did Mist go? He's gone.
I'm not gone.
He's not gone.
Your avatar? No, not
Sitting right there.
not you. Your avatar.
Oh, my avatar's right here, man. I can see him.
Oh, I don't see that at all. That's weird.
He's using his mist powers.
Yeah, for sure. All right, cool. So, what is Mist doing? It's your turn, Mist.
Mist is gonna jump down and help Gotrin because he seems like he's poisoned and not doing great.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna jump on top of that spider.
Okay. Well, it's grappling. It's like it's wrapped around Gotrin, like biting him.
Okay, well then I'm gonna come around behind it and stab it
Okay.
lightly.
Yeah.
Lightly.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can take a +1. Well, you already rolled, but you can take another +1 on that because
That's an 8.
there's no other spiders around that are available to get you at the moment. All
Fantastic.
right, cool. So then roll some damage.
If only I could roll damage, damn. Good
It's an
roll.
11.
Yeah. So let me get Gotrin actually to roll a Defy Danger.
On.
Just Dex, I guess.
Ooh, yeah.
Cool. So while Mist is like stabbing this thing to kill it, he just slightly grazes you, and then Mist, if you roll a D4 damage against Gotrin.
Sure. I'm sure it'll be a D4 because I've rolled shitty all night until just now.
Yeah.
Yep, told you.
Sure is. Yeah. I mean, you're really powerful, Mist. So you killed the spider.
Only when I don't want to be.
You killed the spider, but you also like grazed Gotrin in the process.
While the spider dies,
Yeah.
can I pull one of its fangs off?
Let's roll. Let's roll I mean, Dex. You can roll a Dex. That's fine for removing it gracefully. Yeah, you
That
pull it.
happens.
You get it.
Sweet.
Yeah. Gotrin, you've sort of been you've been nicked and you've been poisoned. What do you want to do?
We will. We're going to take some of the rock wine we have, the mud wine in our thing, and throw it all over the wound.
Okay.
So the mud help burn the poison out.
Yeah. Let's. I
Kidney
mean,
stones and poison. We'll go for it.
let's roll. Let's roll intellect.
I'm just kind of recovering right now.
Roll some intellect to see if how well you apply medication. I guess.
I wouldn't worry about it. I got you.
Yeah.
So I got plenty. I'm okay. I'm feeling pretty good. I just want to kind of stop the poison.
Yeah, you sterilize the wound, right? So you won't continue to like be poisoned, I guess. And apparently mud wine's good for poison. And but it won't,
we've just established that mudwide cures poison.
it helps if applied correctly.
Oh.
No. You just said it cured him. He's no longer going to take damage. That's a
Yeah.
cure, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
is he
God.
cured or is he not?
Yes, he is, but he also rolled for applying it correctly. So yes.
Okay, so if I rolled to
Meaning
spit
that
on
the
my
dwarf
wound
knows
and
how
it
to
worked,
apply
then
it
my
correctly.
spit now works for everything? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, but your spit didn't cure your wound.
So mudwine didn't cure the wound. It was how he applied it.
Oh my. Yes.
No, yeah, the mud wine, if applied correctly, so the mud wine, if applied correctly, can like heal some poison. Yes.
Okay, you've all heard it. Mud wine cures poison, guys.
It heals the yes.
Yes.
We
We've just established this.
That's fine.
I'm buying a bottle of mud wine.
Yeah, see,
yeah. Now
should
there's
have given
reason
it.
for this.
Should have given it a
Not
chance.
to drink.
Now mud wine exists for a reason, other than just tasting terrible.
Yeah. So back over here, Simba with this thing. He's that's not the right dice at all. Come here, Simba. You rolled the right thing. Darn it. Yeah. Okay. So Simba's gonna attack this guy right here. He's gonna like grab his arms, try and pull him off. And Simba does 2 damage. He doesn't do it. He pulls one arm off, and then it runs away. Right, starts running. So meanwhile, while that's all happening, next time on Dragon Ball Z, no, not that.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Secret.
Yeah. All right, cool. So you guys here with these bugs, let me get Gray to roll by danger.
Yep.
Cool. This guy's coming after you. Here again, he's just like bull rushes you. You manage to like sidestep his attack. Do you want to try and attack him?
Yes.
Roll for it. Okay. Did you roll your attempt? Was that?
Yes. The first attempt. Yeah. I rolled to dodge, which was a 10, and then I rolled to attack.
Okay,
which
it's the
was
11.
Yep,
Yep,
and then
okay.
I rolled a 10
Yep.
and a 1.
Oh yeah, you'll murder it for sure. Yeah, you'll murder the crap out of it.
Yes. I will pick it up and sling it to hit this one in the back.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, as you throw it, you know, you I guess you're mostly like killing it, throwing it, but it does hit this one over here, and it causes some slight damage to it. We'll say 2 damage as it hits it, and knocks it off of Fiamma.
Teamwork.
Yep. Fiamma, let me get you to roll by danger.
No.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, as this one like gets smacked and it falls off, you just take a little bit of like bludgeoning damage because it's attached to
Can
you.
I
when
attempt to grab it as it's falling off of me?
Sure. So we'll resolve the damage real quick. So you're gonna take. Did I roll? Rolling. Come on. It says there we go. 4 damage. And it starts falling off of you, and you want to grab it. So roll. What do you want to do with it when you grab it? I guess.
Just like hold on.
Oh, you just want to like you just want to bear hug it?
Well, I'm holding on to the one, so I want to like use my other hand to grab hold of like one of the legs.
Okay, yeah.
of the
Roll,
other.
roll a dex, I guess.
Ah, 4. I'm not.
No, it slips right out of your hands, right? You're still sort of struggling with this other one over here that's like on fire,
Shoot.
and he takes some fire damage because he's on fire. So we'll come back to that. And so he takes 4 damage of fire damage. Okay. What do you want to do with the one you got that you're holding onto that's on fire?
I'm gonna use it as a weapon and smack the other one with it.
Okay, you want to Hulk smash? Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll strength, I guess.
Hey,
Yeah, cool. All right, and then roll some damage.
5.
Cool. And so let's see. You got this guy. You're slinging him around. To hit this guy over here. And they'll both just take the 5 damage. So you crack the exoskeleton of the one that you just beat with the one you're holding, and the one you're holding, his arm comes off, like, and so you no longer have hold of him.
Sweet, I've got an arm.
Right. Gray, what
Yeah,
are you?
I'm gonna put that in my target.
Gray, what are you doing?
I am going to attack. Oh, there's 2 of them still.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna attack one of them.
Okay.
All right. Rolling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll murder it for sure.
I'll pick it up and I'll slam it down on the other one that's sitting there.
All right. Sure.
Since they're so close, they're
Yeah, yeah.
they're sitting on each other.
Yeah. I mean, you can club them with the other. You'll kill them both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both their skeletons break open. Juice just goes everywhere, and then they definitely with the dying.
with the dying.
Yeah, with the dying, for sure. All right, cool. And they are for sure dead. Yep.
Good job, guy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you've killed these little bug things. And so then do you continue to proceed through the dungeon? I assume.
Yes.
Do you want to do anything with the carcasses, or with the walls that are covered in blood, or anything?
Are there any that aren't exploded open?
I mean, there's pieces of shell and stuff all over the place, and they're cut open. So I mean, there's probably some limbs and.
I collect a head.
Okay, sure. You have a. I mean, it's sizable, so you're gonna have to carry it around. You're gonna be encumbered.
Oh no, I don't want this.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay.
And I'll make. I'm going to pat my bag on the head and then shove the head in the bag's head.
Okay.
Right.
Sure. I guess. Roll a defy danger with intellect. It's a weird thing. Your bag finds it to be tasty. It likes the taste of bug. Yeah. It might start digesting it.
I'm gonna take another couple of legs then.
Okay. Cool. We'll get to explore the effects of feeding strange bugs to your bag.
Well, considering what it is, I just assume it will eventually grow.
Yeah.
Let's just say I pick up like 3 of their arms then.
Okay, sure. Are you immediately putting him in the bag, or are you just holding on to him?
I'll like strap them onto me somehow.
All right, cool.
Like a little bandolier of bug legs.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so yeah, you guys.
Serves as a warning to any more you fuckers.
You guys continue down the hallway then. As you get further down, the hallway narrows, and it seems like the goop that is on the wall, the blood that is on the wall, gets thicker and thicker. And then you can see ahead there's like a clearing, or not clearing, but like a more open space that opens up into a larger chamber. Do you do anything, or you just like rush right into the chamber? What's happening there?
So, Gray, if
Yes.
prior experience is to be told, we're about to enter a boss room.
What the hell's a boss room? The fuck is that?
I need you to work on AoE spells. No. I'll be DPS, you'd be ranged healing.
Okay, I've seen you do this once. I don't know what I'm doing.
Good work,
Zuko
good work.
style. It did nothing.
That was humorful. Alright, let's go in here and kill whatever.
But I do got this ring. My hair goes on fire.
Oh yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yep.
Oh boy. So, Gray, here's the game plan. Whatever's the biggest thing in there, rush it.
Oh, we're in a room. Can I turn into a werewolf?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is on con, right?
Yeah.
Con is. Let me make sure. So I'm rolling the right thing. Okay. That is a 1-pointer. Yeah.
All right. You
Okay.
werewolf out.
And my whole body's on fire now.
Yes, you're just a giant flaming werewolf.
I just begin.
You're
to
so
applaud him.
fabulous, you flaming werewolf, you.
Yes, I am fabulous.
Instead of a normal werewolf, he's wearing a silk Hawaiian print shirt.
Wow. All right.
So, anyways, all right.
Is these walls all red still?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. Well, thank God none of this blood is flammable.
Yeah,
because
it's not T-Rex blood.
it would have been really terrible to do
It'd
that.
have been bad.
Gray, does that not hurt you?
Nope, not at all. For some reason,
Okay, so
I'm pretty sure you could probably shoot fire at me, and I probably am not going to be hurt right now.
I need you to just go up and hug whatever the biggest enemy in here is going to be.
Are you going to turn me into black flames? I think that would hurt me.
You, sir, are my new weapon.
Okay.
All right. Y'all step in.
Yeah.
Cool. So as soon as y'all enter the room, this is sort of the scene you're presented with.
Oh, God, that's gross.
it's a giant bug. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's get you guys in here.
This was not part of the plan.
Just go give it a hug.
And as soon as you walk in, it sort of just turns and looks at you, and then we cut over to see what everyone else is doing.
As it turns and looks, I flip at the bird.
Sorry, guys.
All right, no worries. All right, so yeah. This you guys were here, and this spider's running away. What is Miss doing?
Chasing that spider.
All right, yeah. Roll.
Leap on top of it.
Are you?
Dex.
Well, yeah. Okay. Are you wearing the? Wasn't there a ring that gives you like a sprint or something? Or was that somebody else that had that ring?
That's me.
Okay, you.
I think. Yeah, I was gonna say. I
Is
think.
that Clancy?
I think
No,
Clancy
that's
took it.
Fiamma.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
Fiamma
right,
had
yeah.
that ring.
So
We were
you're at
at
distance.
that ring.
So yeah, we'll take that first dex roll as basically you're getting there immediately, and then you can roll for your attack right after that.
So
Yeah.
So roll another. Yep. Cool.
yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
And because it's running away, it's in the back, so
Yeah,
you can
backs
suck
up.
2d8.
All right. Cool. It's still enough to kill it because it was almost dead. So how do you do it?
Right through the thorax, man. Just stab it in and out.
Cool.
And I squish it.
Yep.
with my foot.
Absolutely. You murder that spider. And so then you guys are here, here in this area. The spiders.
What kind of spiders are these, by the way?
They're not anything special. They're just like, I don't know, cave spiders.
Cool.
So they're not dire spiders, if that's what you're asking. All right. So you killed them off. You still haven't had the opportunity to inspect this statue yet. You still got all that stuff going on in the background. What do you want to do?
I want to inspect the statue like I was trying the first time.
All right. Well, so also, so you were dealing with the spiders. Let's see what Gotrin's doing before you get over there.
Sure.
Gotrin.
I feel better now, a little bit better.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep falling over and meandering as fast as my little legs will carry me.
Okay, so you're gonna head over to the statue as well.
Yep, we'll head over to the statue.
All right, cool. So you're by the statue. Mist, you get over the statue. Simba's toddling on behind you, and so roll discern realities for me.
Fantastic. Yeah, I finally got a good one.
Is that that 7?
Yep.
Yeah. So the statue does look familiar. You can't quite place it, but like you swear you've seen like this person before, and so it does have a familiarity to it. And that's all I can give you.
I'm going to assume it's the old man that walked past us in the fire when we were having a party at the thingy. That's where I'm going with that.
So it does look familiar.
Touch it.
Yeah. Gotrin, if you want to roll discern realities, you might could also. Yeah, you're just like, who's this old dude? So, all right, cool. So I guess you guys are gonna carry on then. Yes. Yeah, Simba's like, it's like, what's that? Is that important? Why did they put a statue here?
Simba, look at the statue. Do you recognize it? It looks familiar.
You know what? Let's do
Last
it.
chance.
What is that?
Fuck
9.
yeah, Simba 9. He knows it.
Simba's also, but Simba's sort of in a similar boat as you. He's like, I kind of recognize that. Looks like, I don't know. Looks like somebody I've met before, but not quite. I don't know. It
I
kind of
want
looks
to
like.
roll to assist him.
Okay, sure. You're still inspecting it. It's your last chance.
Yes.
All right, cool. So after, you're gonna sit here and stare at this thing for like 30 minutes. All right, so 30 minutes is gonna go by. As you're just like staring, just trying to figure, like, can't put your finger on it. So the guy Brutus, who has the decaying skin, like, that wanted the spider lily. He's with the group. He's with like Red and Giuseppe and all them.
Yep.
If he didn't have decaying skin, like that's him.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah. And so that's what you discern.
All right, well then I guess I'm gonna keep walking towards the glowy, hummy tree thing.
Yeah, cool. And I assume everyone follows suit.
I'm up here.
Well, so you get to the base of the tree. The base of the tree has like an entrance to it, right? And so when you get to the base of the tree, like I said, there's like a almost like the sound of like low conversation, but it's like in a language you don't know,
Okay.
coming from the inside of it. Do you want to enter?
Yes.
Okay. And Gotrin, do you want to enter as well?
Oh yeah, we're going.
Okay, cool. So yeah, as you walk inside the tree there seems to be a gathering of mushroom people. They're not quite the same. There is a race, the Fungelia.
Fucking flashbacks right now.
Yeah. There is a race of Fungelia that exists, but these are almost like ancient, like unevolved version of those. And they're in there, and they're sort of like conversating, and they're like they're harvesting mushrooms. And as soon as you like walk in, they all just like stop what they're doing. The conversation stops, and they all look at you. And then we'll come back to you.
Before we do that, I want to say that I wave and say hi.
You wave, say hi, and then we cut to this other scene.
Fuck that thing.
I'm gonna go grab a drink of water. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, well, great. Looks like we're about to have some fun.
So, yeah, I mean, go ahead and roll define danger, both of you, real quick.
On.
Dex, I guess.
Matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So this thing extends one of its sort of like praying mantis arms and sweeps at you. You both either duck or jump or whatever to get out of the way. You get mildly grazed as it goes by, and you take 3 damage as it mildly grazes you. What are you doing?
Well.
Great, go hug it.
This is a terrible idea. I'm going to jump up right here on its eyeball.
Okay, roll Dex.
Okay.
All right. You jump up on its face. When you do, it bites down on you, and so it has you just as much as you have it. And when it does, you take 4 damage.
Okay.
It also takes damage.
Take.
It now has fire in its mouth.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
let's see. Let's roll. Let's do this. 4 damage for it.
Okay. I am at. Take 1. All right.
All right.
And now I'm going to.
Well, hold on. You did your bit. Yeah, it's Fiamma. Fiamma, what are you doing?
Oh, the jump up on his face. Okay.
Yeah, you already jumped on its face.
Yeah.
Style,
And
Gray.
it's biting on you.
You're gonna Zuko style me.
Yes.
Okay.
7.
All right. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna whip the flames down its throat.
Okay. All right. Roll D8 damage.
It's very
Yeah,
wet in there.
Yeah, I mean, you get some flame down its throat. Seems like maybe there's a decent amount of blood in there. And this is the largest tick in the world, right? So, it does spit
God,
Gray
it's
out
supposed
though.
to be a tick.
I don't know. Bug monster of some sort. It spits Gray out. So Gray, I mean, you're up there in it. It spits you down on the ground. And you land in this sort of like pool of bloody goop.
Why would I land sideways?
Spits you out.
While
not a
I'm Zuko
cat.
styling, I'm gonna Zuko style his legs under him so he lands standing.
Okay. Fiamma, roll a defy danger.
Well,
Cool. Yeah, it takes some of these spikes on its back. It sort of like angles, and one of them shoots down at you and just barely misses you. What are you doing?
Gray again.
You're going. The Gray's gonna go. Gray's landed on the ground. And he's gonna get back.
Yeah,
up.
but he's on fire, so I'm whipping the flames off of him.
Okay. So you're basically wanting him to do something first, essentially.
No,
No.
he's on fire. I can
Yeah.
control fire.
Okay.
I'm
That's
whipping
true.
some of the
So
fire.
you're
from
just
him.
Zuko styling more.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for it.
He is now my perfect weapon.
Oh my God. We should have never been together.
12.
Cool.
Oh my.
Yeah. Roll. On a 12, I'll give you a D8 and a D6.
Oof.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Of course.
More twos.
Yeah. So I mean, you
I'm gonna whip the fire.
seems like its exoskeletons doing a good job of like abating a lot of this fire. Like it hurts it a little bit, but like it mostly seems more annoyed than anything. And then Gray, what are you doing as fire's just being whipped off of you at this thing?
Where'd that spike land?
It's right beside Falma's foot, so it's like right here.
I'm gonna pick it up, jump in the air, and stab it in the head.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna need to roll, I guess, basically a dex and then a strength roll. So your dex to get up there to its head to just, make that leap.
Dex,
Yep. All right.
definitely happening.
And then roll your
strength roll to pick
Nice.
it up and jump up there.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So you pick it up and you leap at its head. You stab it. Roll some damage.
Oh, that's right. I'm in my werewolf form. Or do you want me to, or does the damage change considering I'm using that?
Yeah. I mean, your werewolf form. What's your regular base damage?
My regular base damage is 10 and 4.
Yeah. So you can have 12 and 6. How about that?
Okay. 12 and 6. Stabbing it in the head
Cool.
with its own spike.
Yeah. So you stab at the head and it kind of roars and shakes its head. It seems none too pleased about this. Let me get you to roll a Defy Danger, Gray.
I did.
Yeah.
Fire powers combined.
So yeah, it pulls its hands up and it starts swatting at you, but it's missing. Right, it just can't quite seem to get you. Are you just still holding on to the spike as it's whipping back and forth?
Nah, I'll let go of the spike.
Oh, so you're gonna drop down to the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So while Gray is falling down to the ground, Fiamma, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run underneath it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take my bow and I'm gonna shoot a flaming arrow up.
Okay. All right. Roll an attack.
10.
All right. Yeah, and roll some damage. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sticks into its exoskeleton, and it scorches it a little bit, but it seems to even basically not notice.
As long as the arrow's there.
Yeah, it's there for sure. And Gray, let me get you to roll a Defy Danger for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it bends down and tries to hook you with its like horns on its mouth. And here again, you've managed to like dodge out of the way before it like does any like major damage. You do take 2 damage as you just get grazed by its horns. And then what do you want to do?
Okay, Fiamma's over there. I'm gonna attack this thing's leg right here.
All right.
Alright. That's a terrible attack.
Okay. Yeah. Roll some damage though.
Alright. Now, whoops, put this over here. And now, this is gonna hurt. Oh, crap. Alright, so werewolf form damage, that is here, here, and here. 8.
14. All right, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I mean, you make a little gash in its skeleton, causing some damage. Not liking this at all. It continues to sort of roar and scream out, and then it takes its leg and it like kicks you against the wall, so knocks you to the wall, and it's doing 6 damage as it knocks you to the wall.
Okay.
Fiamma, what's happening?
Well,
Okay.
now that the arrow's there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna run over this way. And then I'm gonna Zuko style the arrow.
Okay, go for it.
11.
All right.
And I turn it into black flames.
Okay.
And I'm going to Zuko style it in a straight line from ceiling to floor,
Okay. All right.
kind of like a pole
Yeah.
of black fire.
So I'll give you a so you're attacking its soul. So something or any armor. You can roll a d10.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, so it definitely seems to feel that more than anything else. It starts sort of like roaring and stomping the ground. It stands up a little higher, more erect, and it starts stomping where you are. It doesn't manage to hit you, but it is stomping around, sort of creating a tantrum. And while
Just FYI, that'll be there until I use my last Zuko, or my last Burning Brand.
Yeah. And meanwhile, while they're fighting the giant bug monster, we come back to the cave, and so you guys are in there with these things, and you just waved hey, and they're all just sort of like staring at you, and doing nothing right this second.
Okay. I just look over to everyone and I'm like, hey, what do we do? Are they friendly? Are they dangerous?
Simba says, I don't. It's like they don't have auras. It's kind of weird. He says, Gotran, you're a dwarf. This is like a dwarven place. You ever seen this before?
Nope.
Roll a spout lore. It'd be on your intellect.
Okay.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah. So you've heard tale of a ancient subterranean like fungal people, and they like died out a long time ago. But they're sort of like witch doctor shaman type creatures that prey on all life forms.
So
Okay.
definitely
Well,
evil.
I tell them, don't let them touch you. Wipe them out.
Fantastic.
So as you guys are conversating, some of them start moving slowly towards you, just sort of like just a slow, somber like walk towards you.
I say, beware. Simba, breathe on them. Fungus don't like fire.
Yeah. So Simba, let's see. Let's roll for it. Simba goes to breathe some fire. And he does not. No. As soon as Simba opens his mouth and starts to breathe fire, one of them holds his hand up and sprays out what looks like sort of like a mist of spores. Simba starts like choking and coughing, and a few like tiny little mushrooms sprout up around his mouth.
That's fucking gross. I'm gonna wrap my cloak around my mouth and I'm going to attack one of them.
All right.
How many are there, Mike?
All right. So
Like 100 of them?
no,
5
no,
of them?
no.
10?
So we've got this guy here, my guy there, this little dark in the back, this one here, there he is, and this one here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fucking gross. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack one.
All right, cool. So this guy's
Fuck
closest,
that
right?
thing. Yep, sure. That one's gone.
Yeah. So roll damage.
11 and he is stunned.
Cool. So where do you stab him at?
I don't know, in his mass. Center mass.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So as soon as you stab him, basically one of his arms drops off from his body, and as soon as it hits the ground, it starts to grow, and arms and legs start popping out of the piece of his arm that like landed on the ground.
They're like trolls. We need to burn them.
Gotcha.
Out of character, I'm just gonna say fuck you, Mike.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You could have gave us a giant monster to fight, but no, you're gonna give us some fucking self-replicating horse shit.
I think he's trying to poke at the fact that we should have taken opposite routes. Because I would have cleared this
Right.
quickly.
So
Just
I pull out a
all fine.
torch and light it. And start touching it to all the fungus that's on the ground that's still growing up that can't move very well.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, just mark one off of your adventuring gear. And then roll.
Don't you have the mithril staff that I made into a torch? Pretty sure I gave that to y'all so y'all had a light source.
Yes, somebody has that. I don't. I think Mist has it.
What'd you give me?
He gave
The
you
the mithril staff that I made into a torch for y'all.
Oh, you did give that to me. Yeah. Do have that.
But Gotron doesn't.
No.
So all right, so yeah, I mean you put out so let's roll a dex for getting it out of your bag, lighting it, and I mean all in like one motion, very quickly.
Okay.
So you get it out fairly quick, and you start just lighting the ground on fire.
No, I'm touching the one that's growing. That's not really
Okay.
moving very well.
Yeah, and then
It's kind of like
yeah, so roll like a d6 of damage.
Ah,
Nice, yeah. So
Five fungus.
the whole thing starts catching on fire, and it makes like a little bit of like a squeaky noise, like when it does that, the other 4 in the room start like chittering, just like going. And Simba is still like trying to brush these like mushrooms off his mouth, and so he's predisposed. Let me get Miss. Let me get you to roll Defy Danger.
We're fighting troll fungi over here.
So yeah, the one sort of not far behind the one that you stunned and the thing posted on, he walks back into the wall and sort of like attaches himself to it, and then behind you a hand like comes out, and you turn around and you see it coming at you, and it's going to grab at your face, and it just barely like hits you before you like dodge out of its way, and you only take 1 damage, so no damage really, as its hand is grasping at you.
Danny, you said this mithril staff has a fire on top, right?
Yeah, I made it into a torch so that y'all could have some form of light.
All right, I'm gonna stab that fucking staff into that thing.
To the hand?
Into whatever, I don't care.
Okay, well the hand's what's grabbing at you. It's just coming out of the wall basically, like a fungal hand.
It's oh god, oh. Awesome, this sucks. No, I'm gonna stab the one I stabbed before, and its fucking arm fell off.
So the one that's like stunned.
Yeah, the one I'm standing in front of. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for that, or can I just stab him?
Yeah, because there's stuff going on all around you, right? So.
Fine. Yep, that happens.
Yeah, I mean, and let's see, you could have taken a +1 on it, but yeah. All right.
Look at that.
Yeah.
An 8 and a 4, and I got 4 damage. Yeah.
So I mean, you do catch it on fire. Some. You're still actively trying to avoid other stuff that's going on in the room. So you catch it a little bit on fire. You can roll a D4 of damage on it.
Okay, well that tracks.
Yeah. So yeah, it takes fire damage in addition to your damage of like you poking it, stabbing it, essentially. So it's on fire. It's taking some damage from Dire and from your stuff. It's going to burn slowly because it's not super on fire. And it definitely the fire is going to like disrupt its sort of stunned nature. Meanwhile, Gotron, let me get you to roll a Defy Danger in your dex. Cool.
Dodging around.
Yeah. So this one over here does sort of a similar thing. It holds his hand up and shoots these spores out at you, and they come right at you. You manage to sort of like wave them away with the torch. Just one spore lands on you. It lands like on the inside of your ear, and it sort of takes root, and it plugs up that ear. You'll take a -1 on your next roll as it's sort of like dulling your senses. And then Simba. Alright, and so the hand that was coming from Mist directs its attention towards Simba as Mist is poking this other one. And it grabs him and starts pulling him towards the wall, and he manages to shake free. But as he grabs him, the spores in his mouth just start growing bigger. And he's having a hard time kind of talking. Mist, what are you doing?
I'm going to pull the spore mushroom things off of Simba's mouth.
Okay. All right. You want to try and like burn him away, or you just want to like pull him off?
No, I'm not going to burn them away. I'm just going to pull them off.
Okay. All right.
No.
Yeah.
Burns. Wait, is Simba fireproof?
Not entirely,
He
but
is a
mostly.
dragon.
I mean, his mouth's pretty fireproof. He can use fire out of it.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I'm going to burn it off.
Okay.
I'm not going to hit him. I'm just going to, like, push the staff end against the shit.
Yeah. I mean, I guess just roll a dex for being, so semi-surgical about it.
There we go.
Yeah. So you definitely managed to burn away the spores from his mouth, freeing him up a little bit. He's like, "Oh, thank you, Mist. Oh, that was awful. Oh my God, it was so terrible."
All right, burn them, kid. Burn them all.
And so yeah, he says, "Hey, can I go dragon form? Is that
Yes. Fuck these things.
cool?
Burn everything.
Cool." So he sort of like leaps up a little bit, turns into a dragon, and then he goes to burn everything. He
His
doesn't.
mouth turns back into mushrooms. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. As he flies up, some sort of fungal roots drip down from the ceiling and grab his wings and then draw him up, pinning him to the ceiling, and he starts struggling against them. What's Gotron doing?
We're gonna keep taking the torch and waving at everything we can with it.
Okay. So you're trying to move further into the room?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you've got, like I said, you've got this one, that one, and this one at a
We're going after
distance.
the closest one.
So the closest one is the one that Mist has sort of been stabbing in the floor down here, and then the one that's sort of melded in the wall and is using it to like attack
We're gonna hit the
things.
one in the wall.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So roll an attack on that.
All right.
Okay. Yep. All right. And then
That's 8.
yeah, and then roll a d4 damage to see how much on fire we're going to be on. All right. So yeah, continue with the d4. All right. So yeah, I mean, you light him on fire, and the hand that was coming out of the wall over on the other side of you guys immediately retracts into the wall, and this thing starts trying to pry itself free as it's on the wall and burning. And as it tries to wriggle free, we go back into the room of red. So, back in here, I need this. Yep. So back in here, you guys are fighting with this thing. It's just taking the soul fire damage and it's stomping around trying to squish Fiamma. Gray, you were swinging against the wall. You're getting up from that. What are you doing?
I am going to try to attack his leg again.
All right.
Oh, yes. And that's on a roll, so the whole leg is coming off.
All right. Yeah. Roll some damage.
Wolf form and I always forget what this is. Wait a minute, where's my sheet? There it is. Okay, that's that, and that.
All right. Cool. So 8, 10, 16. 16. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you managed to cut off the end of the leg, sort of from here down, and it falls over, it stumbles and falls over a little bit before catching itself by putting its other arm on the ground, and then as it's doing that, let me get you to roll Defy Danger.
There you go.
Right. Yeah. So it goes to swipe at you with its claw and clamp you, but you manage to dodge it as it comes after you. Fiamma, what are you up to?
I'm gonna work my way around the back and look for a butthole.
Okay. Roll Discern Realities.
9?
You find what you think is probably a sphincter, but it definitely has some like armor enclosure around it, as though like it would open and close to let stuff in and out.
Okay.
So, and then while you're looking for butthole, let me get Gray. What do you want to do? This thing just swiped at you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna attack its arm,
All right, roll for it.
and that arm's coming off as well.
All right.
That's this, and this.
All right, so that's a 10. Yeah.
Nope.
All right. So yeah, you cut off part of its arm, and it starts flailing it about, and sort of. Let me get Fiamma. Let me get you to roll to fight danger.
9.
Cool. The immense amount of pain that's in causes it to release its sphincter, and it starts taking it starts crapping, and out comes sort of this like just vile smelling, pungent liquid, and some of it does manage to spray on you.
Cool.
And,
Before his butthole closes back up, I want to shove my arm in.
okay, cool. You can take a little bit of damage from the poop, not a lot. You know, it's just 4 damage from poop damage. it's really viscous and terrible, maybe even caustic. So yeah, I mean, roll on strength to shove your hand in its butthole.
Sorry, I was doing health.
Yeah.
10.
Wow. Yeah. You. I mean, you get elbow deep at least.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to do something while you're in its butthole?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
What do
I
we do?
do. I'm gonna watch the world burn. With a 9.
So what is it? What is this for?
That's what opens the channel to the burning plains, and I just opened it inside its body.
Okay. Nice. All right. Yeah. I mean, do me a. Let's see. Do me a D12 of damage.
9.
Fine. And then we'll do a D8 ongoing for the flames happening inside his body.
Then I'm gonna pull my arm out.
Yeah.
Technically, the fires rage out of my control, but since they're in him, I do not care.
Yeah. So let's see. 9 damage. All right. Cool. Gray, what are you doing?
All right. I'm going to, since I'm over here, I'm just gonna attack it right here.
Lunch.
Okay. Report.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What? Oh, those are lovely.
Okay. 15. Yeah. So you managed to cut like a part of its armor down and cut inside it. You can see some of the innards as you cut it, and it's I mean it's not having a good day, right? You know, fires inside it. You cut in the outside of it. You cut part of its arm, part of its leg off. Let me get you both to roll to fight danger. Cool. So it starts shooting spikes just indiscriminately from its body, and they're landing all over the place. They mostly miss you guys. You guys just take minor damage. So 4 damage as you just sort of like are dodging spikes, and like maybe like one's grazing you here or there. Meanwhile, that's all going on. You're dodging spikes, Fiamma. What are you doing?
I've kind of got to focus on that, so I'm gonna like back into a corner.
And then also, sorry, he takes a D9 of damage too, or D10. D10 of damage ongoing, so 6 damage he's taken. All right. 4 damage.
And I'm
4
just
damage.
gonna be focusing on that. Be like, Gray, keep it distracted from me.
Okay. And then Gray, what are you doing?
I'm going to attack it again.
All right.
In the chest.
Yeah, in the same area.
Yep.
Take a. Well, I say take a +1, but didn't matter. All right. Yeah. Roll for damage. So, what is that? A
What was it? 16, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Yeah,
16, 17,
16.
Yeah.
So yeah. You managed to cut. You split the opening in its armor even further, and some of its guts start pouring out where you're cutting it. It's sort of just like this. It's a mix of like blood and slime and like almost like a pus-like material that's spilling out forth from it. Maybe even slightly bathing you in it, not hurting you, but like you're getting covered in it because you're standing right there underneath it as you're doing it. Let me get, let's see, Fiamma, what are you doing?
I'm just concentrating on the
Okay, spell.
casting.
Right. And then it's going to take its ongoing damage. All right. Yep. All right, cool. We get you to roll Defy Danger, Fiamma. Cool. Once again, he's starting shooting more spikes through the air. He's kicking behind him. He's flailing about. All this is happening, and you take 1 damage because you're just having to concentrate on stuff. Meanwhile, Gray, let me shoot roll Defy Danger. 10. Cool. It's swatting at you. It's biting at you, and you're just dodging it at every turn. What do you want to do?
So its guts are spilling out.
Yep.
Which could be a terrible idea. But I'm gonna jump inside the hole and attack it from the inside.
You know there's a giant like firestorm happening inside it. Well, I don't know if you do know that.
That doesn't hurt me. I'm on fire.
Okay.
That is true.
All right. Roll for strength for like just tearing into the inside of it, I guess.
Yes, I am inside of it.
The
Just
skin is just as strong as
roll,
it is in the inside as it is the outside.
roll some base damage.
Why does it have an
as you-
armored liver?
As you're ripping inside? Cool.
Yes, I ripped it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just rip that hole even bigger and you climb inside. Yep.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Right. I don't know that I have anything funny for what's inside it.
No.
I wish I did.
No. The
I-
only thing it can do
There's
is start
exactly
for the event of him going
1,300 beef
inside this?
quesadillas.
Nope, I got nothing. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you get inside it, and inside its body, it's just like everything's on fire on the inside of it, and it's just sort of like you see bits of it falling down, organs are on fire. Inside there are a lot of like skulls and bones that look very dwarf-like, just inside of it. There's also an armored sort of looks like a ball, almost an armored ball inside towards the rear. Meanwhile, Fiamma, you're just still concentrating on that spell, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then he's going to take 10 damage. 4. Okay. All right, Gray, you're inside. What do you want to do?
No, I'm just gonna attack it from everywhere.
Okay, so you're just attacking the insides in general?
Well,
Quick, do the werewolf vortex.
oh my God, spin around in a circle.
Claws out.
So the hole's what, here?
Yeah. So you're just inside it.
Where's this thing's heart at?
I don't know, man. You have to look for it in different realities, I guess.
Dig for it, man.
We're gonna attack up here. We're gonna move up this way,
Okay.
and
You-
then we're
you-
gonna attack.
You don't want to attack that armored ball? No?
What? The armored ball?
Yeah, inside of it.
Okay, fine.
You don't
we'll
have to.
attack
I'm just
the
I'm just telling you it's there.
The armored ball. That. Yes, we'll attack the armored ball.
Okay, roll some damage. Okay. This is 3, 6, 7. Cool. Yeah, I mean, you're attacking it, and
It don't like it, I'm sure.
Yeah, and your claws are armor piercing, right? So,
Yeah, it is.
so it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, you start slashing the ball. You start making like really deep scratches into its armor, creating deep indents. And then Fiamma, let me should roll Defy Danger.
Ooh.
Cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's still thrashing about, kicking, trying to like swipe at you because it's lost its other target. But you managed to like dodge out of its way, and then 7.
You know what?
Oh,
I
Nope.
also want to hop in the hole.
no. Oh, sorry. So at this time, the storm inside of it's gotten so out of control, it explodes the monster everywhere.
Because the monster's dead.
Yeah. So its pieces start
Not
flying all over the
emergency.
place. Let me get both Fiamma and Gray to roll Defy Danger, though, as it explodes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's first.
So Fiamma, large chunks of its body just like smack all into you and land on you.
I was inside it. How did I get hurt?
No, Fiamma. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I mean, you get hurt, just 3 damage for Fiamma. You do get slightly hurt as everything around you does explode. I mean, and you get ejected from the body of this creature. And so, I mean, but you're just going to take 3 damage also, even though it's much less of a dice.
And Gray says diabolical. Everybody in this room should know what this is from if we've watched The Boys.
Yeah. So and then that the armored ball also just lands in the pool of stuff around all of its body parts. Meanwhile, while the body is exploding, we come over here to this little fun area where people are doing the things and the stuff. And what do you, let's see. All right. So Simba is pinned to the ceiling by these roots. Gotran was stabbing the guy on the wall, catching him on fire. Mist was attacking the one on the ground. You still got the other 3 off, and they're doing some weird things. Mist, what are you doing?
Still trying to poke the one on the ground with fire.
Okay, yeah, roll for it. Okay, roll some damage. All right, and then it takes another D4 fire damage as that's spreading. Here, roll. Okay. So what is that? 8, 10, 16, 17. All right. So yeah, I mean, its whole body catches on fire and it kind of stops moving at that point as you're attacking it. Roll an 8. The one that's over here has like slinked down on the floor, and some mushrooms have popped up like right around your feet and start growing over your feet, pinning you to the ground. And so until you do something about it, you're immobile. Gotcha, what are you doing?
Can I practically reach the roots on the top, or are they out of my reach?
The one on the ceiling?
Yes.
You'd have to kind of like climb up there, so it'd be like a dex roll to try and get up there to where he's at.
All right, I'm gonna inhale a bunch of the mud wine and just breathe it all over Simba and I'm gonna try to catch all the roots on fire.
All right, so you're trying to like do like a spray.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean roll. I guess roll dex, just like shooting.
No, it has to be strength. I'm exhaling with my lungs. There's no aiming at this. We're just
Oh, okay. All right, I'll give it to you.
lungs.
That's fine. I'll give you the strength roll.
Or is that Constitution then, since it's lungs? We'll go Constitution.
All right, that's fine.
Does that work? Yeah. Okay. Well, so I'd hail the mud wine and the fire.
it just bursts into flames right in front of your face. Your beard catches fire. You're on fire. Your beard's on fire. The torch obviously still on fire though. You definitely take 7 damage that you've dealt to yourself. All fire damage, ignoring armor. And Simba looks down at you guys and he's like, "What are y'all doing? That's not helping." Yeah. For sure. Mist, can you roll Defy Danger for me? -1.
It's an 8.
Cool. So this guy over here, right here, he's like created this sort of like magic circle in the air. You can see like runes and stuff, and from it comes like it's almost like you know, something's really hot and you can see like the waviness in the air, so it's like distorted. You know, you see sort of that sort of distorted looking like air coming towards you, and you breathe just a little bit in. It's passing through the your cloak, and then you just get a taste of it, and it just tastes like death and decay. So you don't breathe a lot of it in. You immediately shut your mouth, but internally you do still take 4 damage. As this sort of like it just feels like rotting in your mouth for just a moment. Extreme tooth decay. It's bad for you.
Gingivitis.
Yeah. And then let me get Simba to roll Defy Danger. Yeah. The vines that are holding Simba tighten, and they start constricting on his wings, and he starts, you know, kind of yelling out, it's like, "Ah, wings!" And he's taking 4 damage as he's being constricted against. And then Gatron needs you to roll Defy Danger as you're on fire. Nice. So this little fellow over here is picked up like stones and is just like throwing them at you as you're on fire. You do manage to dodge them though, maybe even by chance. Mist, what do you want to do?
So the one I was poking is dead?
Yeah, it's dying. It's on fire.
Cool. I want to like unstick my feet.
All right, cool. You want to just like cut it free, or you want to try and burn it free?
I mean, they're mushrooms. Can I just like walk away?
Yeah, I mean you can use your like. I mean they're like growing over.
I'll just
your
use
feet.
my rapier and
Yeah,
cut it. I
that's
don't
fine.
care.
Just roll a basically like an attack roll.
9.
Yeah, you managed to cut yourself free. But it'll just take you a second. So while you're doing that, you don't get to take any other actions while you're cutting yourself free. And then Gatron, you're on fire. What do you want to do?
I want to go hug the most trees that I can, mushrooms that I can find.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Just roll like a dex for like shimmying your way over to one of them.
Okay.
Which one you going for?
We're going for the biggest group, and we're just going to throw myself on them.
Okay, well, I mean, they're separate enough to where like you can't have more than one at once, but you can.
Okay, then that one.
This one here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah. You run over there and grab hold of him. Roll a d8 of damage. Yeah, he immediately catches on fire with you and starts squealing and whatever. He does like also entangle with you. So he's got you and he sort of just like holds on to you as he's on fire and you're on fire and you're both just on fire together. It's a good time for everyone. Yep. And so as you continue to burn, you take an additional 2 fire damage as you're on fire with him. And then Simba is going to try and break free. And he does not. Oh, this is 1d6. He gets another d6. Ha! So yes, Simba does break free. He finally like pulls his wings free, and starts descending down to the ground. As he's descending, Mists, can you roll Defy Danger?
Sure.
Cool. The one who sent the decay and death to your mouth leaps up onto these mushrooms and starts to like reach out for you, but you manage to move out of his reach. What do you want to do?
Stab him with the fire stick.
Okay, roll for it.
Yeah, that's happening.
Okay, yeah, roll some damage. All right, and then roll the d4. All right. Yeah. So I
Oh,
mean,
actually, that's part of my attack.
Oh, yeah,
I
roll-
get an extra D4,
you
so I
get
get
a D4.
another D4 because
Yeah.
of the fire.
Yep.
There we go.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he starts to catch on fire a little bit as you're like sort of beating him with the mithril fire stick, and he starts recoiling a little bit as you're beating him, and this one over here who was tossing rocks at Gotrin starts throwing them over at you. One does hit you just like across the side of the face. You take very little damage.
All
Maybe
4 damage.
2 damage as he's doing that. And then, let's see. Gotrin, you and this thing are on fire. It's gripping you tightly. Let me get you to roll a Defy Danger.
Alright. On Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution would be good. Yeah. So he tries to like extend his now flaming arms around you further, but you manage. Are you going to try and break free, or do you just manage to keep him from like getting a further grip on you?
We're going to break free to try to catch. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you break free from his hold, and then what do you want to do?
I want to start swinging the torch around again.
Okay. I mean,
Okay, we're going to hit him in the. So he's on fire.
yeah.
So we're going to start chopping him to see if we can't get him down since he's
Yeah.
on fire.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Nice.
Roll some damage.
Yep. Yeah. Roll all your damages.
13.
13, and then roll the D4 fire damage as you're just increasing the fire that he's on.
Okay. Increasing fire. Boom.
Nice.
A little bit of hot.
Yeah, yeah. He catches like fully on fire as you're sort of like beating him down, and he just sort of starts to wither away. And then about that time, Simba is like, "Back up, everyone! I got this time. I swear." So, and he opens his mouth to breathe fire, and he does. He catches the whole room on fire.
Nice.
Doing 8 damage. Everything is just like super on, but the whole room is on fire now, right? And it's encroaching around all of you. What do you want to do?
Can I make a signal to run and yell run?
Yeah.
Just take off. That's
Yep.
what I'm doing.
Is there
Take it
is
off
there a
right
way
there.
through this room and past it?
Is there not an exit down there, in the top leftish corner?
Yeah, I mean, so you could like go down that path if you could get to it. Everything's on fire now, though. Basically, you have the exit behind you, and the whole like tree thing is on fire, or this area of it is, anyways.
Oh, I guess we can just let it burn. Let it burn out.
Yeah.
Patch up and let it burn out.
So.
Okay, I stop, drop, and rolling towards the entrance of the cave.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Just I guess roll a dex for dipping out quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you do catch some of the fire as you're going out. Minimal damage. It's 2 damage, fire damage as you're like running out and patting yourself out. Mist, what are you doing?
I'm going to the exit you said is blocked by fire. I don't care. I'm running
This one
through
over
it.
here.
Yep.
Okay. So you're just willingly walking into the fire.
I didn't say walking. I said running.
Okay. I mean, roll a dex.
Yep. Bye.
Yeah, you're running fast enough not to get burned. Simba is like confused about what's going on, and he's looking both ways, and he follows Gotran out because he figures that Mist can take care of himself essentially. So Simba follows you, Gotran, out. Mist, as you run deeper into the cave, you get into a room that's just like less fungal and more just like all blue glowing rocks, and in that room is just like an odd assortment of just stuff. That's what you see initially, anyways.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
Define stuff like 100 different things, or are we talking like 3 or 4 things?
It looks like it's like a lot of like sort of like web or like cobweb or like moss covered. Just like it looks like clutter right now. Like if you had like a a storage building or a garage just like full of just like junk, it looks like that.
Cool. I want to inspect my surroundings for good shit.
Okay. All right. So yeah, roll some realities.
Sure. I'm gonna burn 2 of my holds and make that a 10.
Cool. Nice. Yeah. All right. Um,
It's just
so
for reference. I have 4 holds left.
sure. Um, so a lot of what you find, there's like old dwarven armor. There's some axes. You do find some vials of liquid. There are a couple of different ones in there of unknown type at this time, anyways.
How many?
3.
3. All right.
Dwarven sperm bank. I'm calling it now.
Yep. Um,
I'm gonna take that and put it in my pouch. What
Right.
else?
and then you find a rune inscribed bow.
Rune inscribed bow. Cool.
And they're dwarven runes that you can't read, but certainly sort of a dwarven historian could probably read that for you.
Okay, I am going to sling that over my shoulder. What else?
Yep. And then let's say it's just a lot of other sort of random sort of junk. You might find, let's say you find a couple of like gems, like maybe like rubies, sapphires, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And maybe some like mithril ore.
Okay, so gems, I actually have a few on me already. So how many did I find?
7.
7? All right. And a mithril ore.
Yeah. Oh,
All right,
and there are like dwarven bones and skeletons around too.
Yeah, that's gross.
Mhm.
Yeah, inside some of the armors, there's actually stuff in there. Like inside the armor, there's bones and skeletons. So, but that's what you find.
All right, so just so we're clear, I've rolled good enough that I've seen everything in this room that needs to be seen, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I am now going to leave this room and go back to where Gotrin and the others are.
Okay. All right. So roll another dex to run through the burning room.
Sure. I'm going to spend 1 hold to make that a 10.
Okay.
Now I have 3.
So yeah, you managed to escape the room as you run through the fire. So you guys are standing outside, and mist runs out.
I'm bandaging up there in that time while he's in there.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I use some bandages.
Yeah. Okay. So
I relay everything I've seen
yeah. All right. Cool.
and then tell them let's get the fuck out of this weird place.
Cool. So you guys start making your way. And then meanwhile, back in this other room, so you guys are here. The bug is dead. His parts are all over the place. That weird armored ball with some slashes in it from Gray is laying in the goop. And you also, you will actually roll some realities. Either one of you or both of you.
12.
Cool. Really Gray.
1 second. Certain realities.
Yeah, Gray.
You're too
you're
proud
just,
over the victory.
yeah, you're just disgusted by everything that's around. Your sense of smell is going, insane. Fiamma, you notice something shiny in the muck.
I'll dig it out.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you pull out the shiny thing, and it's a dagger. It's sort of the blade is blue, and it has sort of a mithril hilt and handle to it, and also dwarven runes inscribed on it. Ancient dwarven runes.
I'd like to say, hey, Gray, look to see if there's any other exits from the room. I want to inspect the orb.
The what now?
The armored orb or whatever. Try to figure out what it is.
Oh yeah. So I guess roll a discern realities on that if you're inspecting it.
11.
You definitely hear like what sounds like the sound of like mac and cheese when you stir it.
Ew.
You hear that sound from inside it.
Well, I'm going to summon a ball of fire.
All right.
Wait, no, I still have my bow out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my bow and using my last hold, just rub the entire thing over it and just engulf it in fire and turn it black.
Okay. All right. Cool. Um, yeah. When you do that, just roll some damage for me. Roll like a. Let's roll a D10 of damage.
9.
Yeah. You hear very tiny, but like many, sort of screeches inside when you start doing that. It's very high pitched screeches as that's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Once I start hearing the screams, I'm gonna extinguish it and just be like, "Here you go, bag. Feed."
So I mean, this thing is probably like it's like I don't know.
It's definitely an egg sack.
Yeah, but it's definitely like bigger than a beach ball size, right? The thing's probably like I don't know, at least 3 feet across in like diameter. Like your bag's not big enough to like put it in the bag.
Well, then I'm gonna pet the top of the bag.
Okay.
So that it opens up. Then I'm gonna take the dagger. I'm gonna stab the orb to try and make a hole.
Okay. Roll roll strength, I guess, for trying to penetrate the thing.
8.
So yeah, I mean, you get like the tip of the dagger in, but you don't get it all the way in, and so you don't quite penetrate all with the hole, but you make a nice indention. I mean, you could probably keep stabbing at it if that's something you want to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start twisting it until there's like a nice size hole.
Okay. Maybe Gray could help you. He's stronger, probably.
True.
Okay. Do I need to roll to help him?
Yeah, roll a strength help. Yeah.
Yes.
So Gray definitely like manages to push it in further. When the hilt of the sword touches, like if it goes all the way through and the hilt touches the thing, suddenly the whole ball just freezes over.
In that case, I'm just gonna grab a lump of giant bug meat and drop it in the bag's mouth and close it back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the dagger back out.
Okay. Cool. And yeah. So the bag eats the bug meat. It seems to like it.
Nice.
Yeah. And then you guys do anything else in this room?
Or I guess we're gonna look for other exits.
Yeah, I mean there are no other exits. This is like it's a dead end.
Okay. Well, tunnel 1 is cleared.
Yeah.
Gray, want to head back and head down tunnel 2?
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Dungeon sweep.
yeah, you guys start heading back, and super conveniently,
We all showed up at the same time.
You all arrive into the main chamber about the same time. Yeah, so weird. Like you guys are exiting, you see on the other side they're exiting, and you're all together again.
I look at back where we came from. I'm like, fuck that hallway.
Yeah.
Anything good?
Maybe. I'm not sure. How about you?
Well, turns out my bag likes bug meat, and we got this sweet dagger that freezes things.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I got a bow that's inscribed in some liquid.
Try firing it down the hallway we just came down. There's nothing else in there, so.
I don't think I have any arrows on me. I do not. No arrows. We'll do it later.
I'm gonna take an iron ingot, and I'm gonna melt it into a rough stick shape, and just be like, fire this.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it.
Cool. Roll for basically like an attack.
Damn.
Once you get the arrow back to full draw, immediately the stick arrow that it is becomes electrified.
Wow, okay.
And do you release it?
Fuck yeah, I release it.
Yeah, when you release it, it's like a lightning bolt shoots down the hallway.
Sweet.
Damn.
All right, maybe I did get something good.
So
Fantastic. So I have plans to go down tunnel too. If anyone would like to come.
I vote we stick as a group because that sucked.
cool. Does everyone else agree?
Sure.
All right, cool. So yeah, you guys all start heading down tunnel 2, and that sounds like a problem for next week.
Yeah.
As we're starting to walk down the tunnel, I casually mentioned, "Oh yeah, Melody's gone."
Yeah,
Like,
no one was like, "Hey, where's Melody?"
what do you mean gone? Did she turn into a black fucking death and disappear?
Yeah, she noped the fuck out.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so I guess Mist, watch our backs.
Yeah, for sure.
Fun. All right, yeah, and so I said next week we'll pick up with tunnel number 2. Tunnels 1 and 5 are clear.
Sounds good.
Sweet. Let's do this.
All right.
All right. Well, guys, thanks
All
for
right,
playing.
guys.
Yeah. Had a good time. See y'all next week.
Till next week.
Later.
Yep. Later.
Later.
Later.